Hi guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to be doing my Q&A for hitting 5,000 followers on Instagram because I said that I would do that. So finally I have a day off and I have time to do it. So I have some questions on my phone and I'm just going to go ahead and answer them for you guys. So question number one is, what are some things you like to do when you are bored? Okay, so outside of the obviously I'm going to play Heroes of the Storm or watch like Netflix or something, but like for other types of things that I do, honestly, I do spend a lot of time with my cat. Like when I am not working, I literally just like chill with my cat on my bed and cuddle him. But another thing I like to do is make food. One, because I like to eat food when I'm hungry, but just like making food is fun and like it takes up a bit of time. So if I have like a full day off, it's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do with my time? I'm gonna make food and then eat it. So I'll either like bake something or I'll try to get creative and like actually make like a meal or something like that. I drink a lot of tea. I also like to clean in my free time. It's really weird. The thought of cleaning, like if I'm not in the mood, is like, oh, I don't freaking want to clean. But as soon as I start cleaning, I get addicted and I will start to clean everything and like I'll just clean for like 5 hours straight. So that's I basically do like typical female things when I'm bored, cleaning and cooking and stuff, which is weird. But yeah, I also go and get the mail when I'm bored. Like even when I'm not expecting something, I'm like, I have nothing to do, I'm just gonna go check the mail. So I'm really lame. I never leave my house. I just find random things to do. Next question is, what is your favorite class in WoW and what is your least favorite class? Obviously my favorite would be a hunter because I have always mained a hunter. Anytime I have to make a new character, like it's really hard for me not to choose a hunter just because they're just my favorite and they're like the fastest characters to level up ever. And honestly, in real life, if I could be any class, I would probably be a hunter because I think bows, like wielding a bow, is like the coolest thing ever. And if you could have like a pet companion, like a tiger or something, like fighting by your side, that would be freaking rad. So I love hunters with any game really, like on Skyrim, like I always am like an archer and stuff like that. So yeah, I just love hunters. As far as my least favorite class goes, it's not really because I don't like them, it's just because it's the least, like I've never really leveled this class all the way to like level 100 or anything like that. Is Shaman. I've only ever gotten a Shaman to like level 50 or something and I'm not that good at them. And I find that Shamans are like just not a very common class, at least on my realm. I like never see Shamans anywhere. So Shamans are probably my least favorite. But I do love Rhaegar and Heroes of the Storm. Rhaegar is like my favorite. Okay, and then another question from the same person. This person is Inked with Violet on Instagram, and she asked, what tattoos do you plan on getting next? Obviously I have quite a few tattoo ideas, but my next like for sure tattoo is the Forsaken Crest on my other shoulder blade, on my right shoulder blade. Obviously I've talked about this one quite a bit. Just in general, I have a bunch of Sylvanas themed tattoos that I want to get, and I've been thinking about maybe potential like thigh tattoos. Again, this is like way in the future, but I thought that it would be pretty cool to get like a Valkyrie on my right thigh and then a Spirit Healer on my left thigh. May or may not be slightly inspired by one of my followers, Mage1675, who I freaking love. She's amazing. Freaking love you. And she actually kind of recommended to me that I should get a Spirit Healer on my thigh. And then I was kind of thinking about it and I was figuring that Spirit Healer and a Valkyrie would look really, really cool on my thighs. So, and Valkyries kind of go with Sylvanas. And I kind of have this theme of Sylvanas stuff on the right side of my body. Next question is, do you still play your Xbox One and do you like it? Honestly, I have not touched my Xbox One in like forever. It's been sitting in my closet because that's where I have it all set up, and I have not touched it in like at least a month. So I honestly think I might just sell it because it's just, consoles are just not for me. Maybe it's because I don't have time for it. Like, I mean, if I did have more time for it, I would buy more games and I'd probably play it, but at this point, between working and Heroes of the Storm, I just don't have time for it. So I don't know, I might not sell it, but as for right now, I don't really care about it. If you had to choose one hair color for the rest of your life, what color would you choose? It's kind of hard for me to choose because I've really only ever had like blue and purple hair. I really, really like purple, like much more than the blue, so I'd probably say purple, but even though I haven't had silver hair, that would probably be the next one that I would choose. What is your favorite horror movie? Honestly, I do not watch too many horror movies just because I'm kind of afraid to watch them by myself and I have like no friends to watch them with, so I don't know. Honestly, I'd have to say one of my favorite horror movies is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, just because that one did a really good job of freaking me out. Like, that movie horrifies me, and when I went to Canada's Wonderland, they did like those scary like mazes and stuff like that. They had like a chainsaw guy, and holy F, I cannot deal with chainsaws ever since watching that movie. So it's kind of like, I hate that movie so much because it really, really freaked me out, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you did a good job freaking me out, so I like you. What is your favorite food? Honestly, probably chicken parmesan. My dad doesn't make it too often, but when he does, oh my freaking god, it is so good. And whenever I go to a restaurant that has chicken parmesan, like please, it is so amazing. Like it's just the best. Pet dragon or pet unicorn? 110% pet dragon. That would be so freaking badass. Like could you imagine in this day and age, like if you just had a dragon and if you just like went into a huge city and like flying above it with a dragon and like breathing fire and killing people, and that would just be super duper cool. I don't know if my camera is differently set up now. I had to delete some footage because it got full. Anyways, continuing off from where I was, how do you deal with people who say you copy Lita or are way too obsessed with her? Honestly, I don't get this too much anymore, mainly because I don't upload YouTube videos as often, but at this point I just, if it does happen, I just kind of ignore it because I've already talked about this several times. I am at a point where I'm just happy with who I am. I do not think that I'm copying her or I'm too obsessed with her anymore. In the past, yes, I was, and I have admitted to that several times. I'm happy with who I am, and if you guys think that I'm still copying her, then that's your own thing. None of you guys know me in real life, and those of my internet friends who do know me know that this is the real me, so I don't know, I just kind of leave it at that. I do not read any of those comments and stuff. There used to be, well, I think that there's still blogs about me and stuff where people used to talk about me all the time and how I copied her, and I used to read them and it would really, really get me down, but I have not looked at any of those blogs or read any comments like that in like I think 3 or 4 months now, so I just don't let it bother me anymore. Whatever, everyone has their own opinion, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. What Pokemon would you have for your team? Obviously, I just have a full team of evolutions because they're amazing, and then you got one of every type, so you're good to go. Can you burp the alphabet? Okay, honestly, I know that I said I'm like really good at burping, but I've never actually tried burping the alphabet, and I'm not sure I want to, so I'm gonna say potentially I could, but I don't think I'm ever gonna try doing that because if I burp too much, I start to feel like nauseous, so yeah, I'm just gonna say maybe. What is your favorite / worst movie of 2015? Honestly, I don't go and like see movies too often. I know I can say my favorite of 2015 was definitely The Force Awakens, Star Wars, for those of you who do not know. Even though that was like near the end of 2015, that like definitely like topped everything for me. And I don't think I really saw like a movie that I didn't like during 2015 because, like I said, I don't really see movies that often, so when I do go to the theater, I make sure it's a movie I know I'm gonna love. So tacos or burritos? Definitely tacos. I'm not a huge fan of like soft shell like taco stuff, so you know, hard shell tacos are the best in my opinion. And this will be the final question for my video. What are your thoughts of the Warcraft movie coming out in the summer? Holy frick, I have been excited for a Warcraft movie for so long, like back before they even talked about making one. Like when I first started playing WoW, I was like, man, it'd be so sweet if one day they could make a movie. And when they first started rumoring about it a few years ago, like I've just been so absolutely stoked. And when the trailer came out, I was like in tears basically because like I cannot wrap my head around the fact there's literally going to be a Warcraft movie in the theater, and just the thought of going to the theater and like knowing that basically everyone that you're going to be sitting in the theater with are Warcraft players. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some people who don't play that just want to see it, but like, to me it just seems like it's going to be like a huge like convention, and I know that people are going to cosplay and dress up for it, so I am so freaking pumped, and I just hope that it's as good as like all the hype and everything. Also, I am hoping to fly out to the States and meet one of my longest like World of Warcraft friends, and we can go see it together because we've always wanted to meet, and I think that that'd be like the best way to meet is to go see the Warcraft movie together. So words cannot explain how stoked I am for the Warcraft movie, and I'm also super stoked for Legion, just kind of leading on with like Warcraft stuff that I'm hyped about. Oh my god, I'm just so pumped. Anyways, sorry if this video was really crazy and me just talking super fast, and sorry if I didn't answer your questions the way that you wanted me to. My kitty's here. Oh, I didn't even notice. But yeah, no, I hope that you guys have a great day, and also someone told me that I should do a 50 facts about me video, so I think that sounds super fun, so I might do that at some point. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day too. Bye!